Welcome back to the shipyard. Today, we're taking a look at the IRW Jazkal. This was part of the ill-fated Wave 23 with the Amar and the Montgolfier. Yeah, it's a 2230 14-point Romulan bird of prey from the Enterprise era, and that makes it, well, not great. Evade, target lock, scan for the action bar. 1 crew, 1 weapon, 1 tech slot. If you're cringing, that's probably good because I'm sitting here cringing too. Named ability. While there is a scan token beside your ship, you cannot be targeted by any elite talent upgrades, and you roll +1 defense die against all attacks made with secondary weapon upgrades. Okay, let's break that named ability down. If you have a scan, which, yeah, you're probably not going to have all that often, you cannot be targeted by any elite talent upgrades. Most elite talent upgrades don't target. I can't think of any good ones off the top of my head that do. People just don't run them. Probably the best one is lure or faked messages, but they're going to mess with you first. Then there's the one from the Alpha Hunter that gives them bonus attack die, reduces your captain's skill. Forget the name of it, but they're not going to target a bird of prey with that effect. They're not going to do that. So you don't care. +1 defense die against weapon attack, secondary weapon upgrades might be a little bit more relevant, but you're going to run the Praetus before you ever think of running the Jazkal. That's just the way it's going to work. Forward 90 doesn't help this ship. The maneuver dial's fine. It's not enough. 2-3 turns white, yeah, okay, fine, but the 3 come about red, it doesn't do anything for you. The generic loses a crew slot, which is just a slap in the face. Okay, we're gonna move on, just to move on. Our captain is Vrax, skill 3, with a talent slot for 2 points. You may deploy the Reman Bodyguards upgrade to your ship at a cost of 2 less points, even if it exceeds your ship's restrictions. Okay, that's nice. So, essentially a free crew slot and a discount. It all hinges on Reman Bodyguards being any good, but Vrax is a relatively cheap talent slot. We'll go with that. Let's look at Reman Bodyguards. Normally a 5-point non-unique crew action. Discard this card to target a ship at range 1. When attacking that ship with your primary weapon this round, gain +1 attack die, and force the defending ship to roll -1 defense die. No ship can have more than 1. So, a one-time range 1 for a +1 attack, and they roll 1 less defense. It's not 5-point good. It's probably not even 3-point good. It feels like this card was only ever tested with Vrax running it, and they said, oh yeah, that works as a 3-point card. And they're kind of right, but if Vrax discounted it and made it a 1-point card, I feel like that would still be okay. That's where I'm at. I think this is a 1-point card, maybe a 2-point card, but there's no way I'm paying 5 for it. Our other crew is Nigil, 5-point unique. Add 1 tech upgrade to your upgrade bar. That upgrade costs 1 less, down to a minimum of 1. So essentially a 4-point crew. And that tech upgrade must be a Romulan tech upgrade. Action. When defending this round, during the roll defense die step, disable this card and one of your tech upgrades to roll +1 defense die. I will never, ever take that action. It is worse than evade. Always. Because it's only 3/8 of an evade. So, this is essentially a 4-point tech slot. And that is garbage. Absolutely garbage. Eric Mott's cross-faction is 3. Done. Tarul is a 4-point Romulan crew that still has abilities. Our weapon is Disruptor Banks, a 4-point non-unique, 3 dice, range 1 to 3, attack 3 time tokens, forward arc only, so pretty standard there. Or, when defending, during the roll attack dice step, you may discard this card to force your opponent to roll -2 attack dice. No ship may be equipped with more than 1 of this card. I'm fine with that. I like the or, and it laid the groundwork for the really cool weapon in the Dreadnought pack. I think it's Plasma Wave. That does a crit, so test bed. That's fine. As an attack, it's garbage. 4 points for a 3-die attack. forward arc only, forget it. But 4 points for -2 attack dice, still garbage in terms of it being overpriced. But I like the foundation for it. If it was discounted, if it was like a 2-point card, then we'd have something. All right, our tech is prototype cloaking device. 4-point, non-unique action. Disable this card to perform the cloak action as a free action, even if you have no active shields. Roll 1 attack die. On a battle station results, you take a damage to your hull. While your ship is cloaked, you may perform the sensor echo action. This upgrade costs +5 for any non-Romulan ship. No ship can have more than 1. Okay, cool. This is a way to get cloak for anything. It's not ideal. It's not a great way to get cloak, but it can work. When it first came out, a lot of people were trying to make this work with the prototype, especially because the prototype 0-1 mitigates taking the damage as long as it survives the round. It can just repair, and that's fine, but the defense dice math just don't support it. If you have no way of making quality happen with your defense dice and cloak, it doesn't line up. So the prototype cloaking device is a nice idea, but it doesn't fix the core issue with cloak. And that's why I don't rate it. Last card in this pack is Destabilized Relations. It's a 5-point unique talent. When attacking a ship at range 3, if there's another opposing ship within range 1 to 2 of the target ship, the defending ship rolls -2 defense dice against your attack. This one I kind of like. Again, it depends upon ships having a lot of defense dice, and that's not something we're seeing a ton of. It's mission playable at best, and even then I kind of hem and haw over it because I just don't quite buy it. Not for 5 points. The range 3 limitation really hurts, and then needing another ship there within range 1 to 2, it's so easily mitigated. And for 5 points to just have it countered, I can run so many other cards in that slot, and I'd be so much happier doing it. So overall, the Jazkal doesn't strike me as anything worthwhile. And if I hadn't basically been given these ships for running regionals, I wouldn't own a Jazkal. It's not worth it. There's nothing here that's of any use. Disruptor Banks is okay, but that's the best card in this pack, and it doesn't excite me. I don't think I've ever used any card in this pack in any scenario whatsoever, and I don't think I ever will. If that's not a definitive statement against this pack, I don't know what is. I can't obviously stop you from buying it, or I can't tell you to buy it. But if you haven't made up your mind, please don't waste your money on this. Sorry, I'm not trying to cost anybody a living trying to sell this ship, but it's not worth the $15 retail price. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care.